What's going on, Lead Gen Beasts and my fellow entrepreneurs? Matty Ice here from Leads for Locals. I'm going to do a quick Go High Level tutorial on how to create really awesome emails using the Go High Level email builder. So it's a really awesome feature inside of Go High Level because it allows you to, it just gives you a lot of control for like with regards to the design of your email. So I'm going to show you how to use that feature. I'm going to show you the kind of the email template that I like to use that works really well for me. And it's really good for increasing conversions, click-through rates, and things like that. So if you want to make more sales with your email marketing, this is definitely going to be a good video for you. So make sure you stick to the end. We got some good stuff in this one. My only ask, as usual, if you find the video helpful, please smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Always have good stuff for you guys there. If you don't have Go High Level yet, please support the channel by going through my affiliate link in the description. It gives you a 2-week free trial. And I'm going to be adding this to my free Go High Level Mastery course. So if you go through my link, get a paid subscription, I'll send you that course. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. We're going to hop over to Go High Level. And this is in the marketing tab here. And we're going to hover over emails. And you'll see the two options here right now, campaigns and templates. So the templates is where you actually create the emails that you want to send out. Campaigns is really like think of that as your one-off email. So don't get this confused with because Go High Level used to have like campaigns and triggers. We don't use that anymore. This is not it's not a long-term campaign. It's just a one-off email. You still want to add these emails to your to the workflow, which creates that long-term sequence. I'll show you that in a minute, but just to make sure there's clarification here, this campaign, these are just one-off emails. All right, so keep that in mind. So I'll show you how that works. But let's get into actually creating these emails and using the email builder. So we're going to click on templates, and the template design is really going to depend on your business. So every business is a little bit different, but I keep mine pretty simple. So I serve a lot of service-based industries, high-ticket services, annuities, life insurance, credit repair, business loans, stuff like that, where you're selling a service, some type of, well, I guess it's a product or service, whatever. My point is, so I keep my template pretty simple. So I have a logo at the top, and then I have like a little or a headline where the text is a little bit bigger. Then I have the body or copy of the email, and then at the bottom I always have a call to action, which is a button that leads to the next page or the next step in my funnel. So let me show you an example first, and then I'll show you how to create it. It's pretty easy. So I'm just going to one of my emails here for my SaaS agency university. All right. And I do this for my business. I use it for my clients as well. And it just works. It's nothing too crazy. There's not a lot of stuff in it, kind of gets to the point. And also, guys, I'm not going to talk too much about email marketing strategy in this video. This is more on how to use the email builder. I'll have links down below to my where I go in depth on my email marketing strategy. So make sure you check that out. But right here, so you won't see the logo, but this is really important, guys. When you're using the email builder, I find that it saves so much time in the future, guys. You've got to use custom values in your emails. All right. So when I click this is just an image element. I'll show you how to add it in a second. I'm just breaking this down really quick. So you see right here, custom value, logo, image, URL. So basically what happens is when I create that custom value and I insert the link to my logo, the image for it, which I'll show you in a second. But anyways, it automatically inserts the logo wherever that image element is. And the beauty of this is if you have multiple clients, or if you're just doing this for your own business and later on maybe you make a change to your logo, instead of having to go into every single email and update the logo, you just update the custom value and it updates in every single email like that. It's freaking awesome. So I have the logo at the top for branding. So I go back and forth on this. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I'll have a clickable image right here. So if I click this right here, this link, this is actually a trigger link. There's some really cool automations that you can create around these trigger links. So when somebody clicks on a link inside of your emails, you can trigger certain automations to check if they booked an appointment, if they made the purchase or not. And if they didn't, maybe you have a sales team, a member of your sales team called in. Maybe you send additional emails and text messages, voice drops, stuff like that. It is awesome, guys. So I'll show you how to use that in a second. But again, just breaking this down. Then I have the body of the email. I usually have like a headline right here, just kind of stands out, grabs their attention a little bit, kind of summarizes what the email is going to be about. Then I have the copy, and then I usually have some type of PS at the end, because a lot of the emails that I send are content education style emails where I'm teaching something. And so I'll have a call to action at the end of that. Hey, click PS if you want to learn more about my XYZ product or service. Click the button down below, and then this button links out. I should probably have a trigger link right here as well, but whatever, not a big deal. But you'll notice again, it's a custom value, because if I ever change that URL, I don't have to go into every single email and change it. I can just update the custom value. All right, and then up here at the top right, you got the three little dots. This is where you could test your email. If you click on settings, here's the subject line. I also use so the from name and from email. This is important, guys. So the from name, I usually I'll have my first name dash my company name. You could do whatever you want for that. Again, I have it as a custom value. But the from email, you have to use the email address you have connected to your GoHighLevel account. Whether you're using Mailgun or LC email, it doesn't matter. You need to use your actual connected email address. Otherwise, you're going to get most of your emails hitting the spam folder. So just keep that in mind. You can put some preview text here if you want. I don't usually mess with that. It's up to you. And then we save. And then down here at the bottom right, this is just like a standard template like a standard template section that this particular email template comes with, and links out to or has like an unsubscribe things, an unsubscribe link, things like that. And then right here, you can change the name as well. But let's go ahead and create this from scratch. And actually, you know what? Let me show you the custom value part really quick, because that's going to make a big difference when you're using the email builder, guys. I promise you. So you want to develop these habits ahead of time, as early as possible. All right, put these things in place as early as possible. So we go to settings, custom values. You just add a custom value, and then it'd be like test link. Whenever you're putting whatever link you would normally put in the email, that you're going to put right here as the value. Okay, and then we're going to insert that custom value into the email itself. All right, it's going to save you a ton of time later, I promise. All right, click save. So just give it a name, put the actual URL. If you want to do this for your logo, then you would just over here on the left, so just below custom values where it says media, you would go to your media really quick. We'll open the media library. You would upload your logo, and then you select it. Don't double click it, but actually I don't think it would do anything anyways in the media library. But you select it, copy this the URL right here, and then go back to the custom value, paste in that link, and anywhere that logo custom value is, it's going to insert it. All right. It's just an awesome feature. So, all right, let's create one of these from scratch, and then I'll show you how to do a campaign, like how to send a one-off email, and also how to add these to your workflows, your long-term email sequences. So up here at the top right, we'll click new. I also recommend creating folders, guys. Really can help you stay organized. All right. Email marketing. You can start from scratch. I recommend using one of these email marketing templates. That's what I do. It saves you a lot of time, guys. So yeah, they've added a ton of templates in here. This is crazy. So we can also preview these. Now again, find one that works for your business. I like to keep mine pretty simple. I don't like to have a ton of stuff in my email. This right here, this is almost the exact template that I just showed you. It's a little bit different up here, but that's basically the template right there. So, but again, you can start from scratch. I just don't recommend it because why would you when there's so many templates that you can choose from? So I'm actually going to choose that template. So find one that works for you, and then we're going to customize it. Where'd it go? A little more maybe. Actually, maybe this was it. Yeah. Hang on one second. Okay, I guess they refresh it, the list, when you go back in, but whatever. This one looks pretty much the same. All right, so we'll select it. All right, we have our template. Let's go ahead and continue. Not worried about it. We'll check the box here, get this template. Great. Now it should open up automatically. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If not, it should show up on this list right here. You might have to hit next. Let's go ahead and open this up. All right. First thing I do is rename it. So give this email a name. All right. And just so what the heck is going on here? Oh my gosh. 1 second, guys. There we go. I actually clicked on the wrong email template. Sorry about that. All right. So give it a name and then 3 little dots. Click on settings. You're going to want to update the subject line. This is kind of easy to forget while you're writing the actual email and stuff. Make sure you update the subject line, and then make sure you have a custom value for the from name and the from email address. All right. So basically, what you would do is you click the tag here, scroll down, custom values, and I'll find my from name. All right, there we go. And then my from email. Again, all you're going to do is create a custom value, paste in or type out whatever email address you have connected through LC phone, or not LC phone, LC email or Mailgun, doesn't matter. You just want to make sure you're using the correct email address there. All right, and we'll click save. All right, we got that done. Cool. Now we can work on the rest of this. So what I'll do here is I'll click on the logo. And also, guys, I mean, if you do want to do your own design stuff, I mean, here's all the elements. You can drag and drop all this stuff. Again, with these templates, I don't really see the need for it. I use these every once in a while. It's pretty rare, though, because I use the same template over and over again. So it's up to you. If you want to play around with these elements, you absolutely can. But I'm just going to customize this. So we're going to click on the logo here. And this is actually an image element. And what we want to do is actually where it says alt text, so we don't have to go back, get the custom value, copy and paste it. I'm going to go click on alt text here. I'm going to go to custom values and find the logo custom value that I have. And then I'm going to copy that, delete it, and I'm going to paste over inside of the image URL here. Now, it's important to make sure that there's no, like sometimes if you copy and paste the custom values, it has this little extra space here. You want to make sure you get rid of that. Otherwise, it may not work. So make sure there's no space there. All right, so now the system's gonna automatically insert our logo at the top. Great, we got branding done. Now, you don't have to have a clickable image here if you want. I mean, I recommend it because it kind of turns your email into like a mini blog post or article that sells your product or service or the next step in your funnel. So it's up to you. You can delete it if you want. I'll just show you, do the same thing here. We'll click on the image. Now, obviously, if you want to replace the image, so you just hover over here, click replace, you're going to upload it, double click it, and then you're good to go there. I'm going to leave it for now. Oh, what? You're going to take me all the way back? Man, fun stuff. All right. Yeah, always make sure you save your template at the top right, guys, because I just lost all the work that I was doing. Not that, okay, maybe not all of it, some of it, but anyways. Let's see, where were we? We're on this image right here. All right, now this link right here, you're gonna either a custom value or a trigger link, guys. At the very minimum, use a custom value, links out to your appointment calendar, your order form, sales page, whatever it is. All right, you'll click right here, find the custom value. You can also use trigger links. I'll show you trigger links really quick because trigger links, like I said, I mean, you can create some pretty cool automations with this, and if you're getting a decent open rate and people are clicking on your emails, it's a lot of opportunity there. So right here where it says, so we're still under marketing, just go to trigger links, and you're literally going to do the same exact thing that you do with custom values. And that's pretty much it. So you add a link, give it a name, paste in the URL, click save. It's literally all you have to do to create a trigger link. It's really how you use it that's important. All right, so now we'll go back to our template. Once you have your trigger link or your custom value made with that URL, good to go. All right, we'll open that up, and we're just going to insert that link into that. And basically now you have a clickable image inside of your email. It's pretty sweet. All right, definitely helps with click-through rates and stuff. All right, now again, you don't want to go too crazy. I don't recommend going too crazy. You don't have like tons and tons of images, but play around with it. And actually, GoHighLevel now has an email A/B split testing feature, so maybe try that too. Try one with images, try one without images. It's up to you. All right, so we'll go to link here, trigger links, and just going to find the trigger link. That's it. That's all you're going to do there. All right, from there, let's click inside of this box here, and you're just going to type out your email. All right, and this is a pretty standard when it comes to emails right here. So what I usually do is I'll put hey, and then I'll use the contact's first name. It's all different types of custom values that you can use here, guys. So get creative with it. Hey, first name, just following up about XYZ, whatever it is. All right, and then we'll hit enter, and then we can center this. We can make this a little bit bigger. We'll bold it. All right, so that's kind of like our headline. It just stands out, grabs attention, whatever. And then we'll type out the rest of our email. That's it. Nothing crazy. Play around with these different features. You can also insert trigger links right in here. You can insert your own custom values right in here. So there's some really cool stuff you can do. And then let's see if for the button, again, I usually have the button, whatever that call to action is, I'll have it match the image if I am using an image in my email. So we'll click the button here, and if for whatever reason the template that you're using doesn't have a button, again, if you click done, you can always drag a button onto the screen. You can, or onto the email. You can change the background color right here, radius. Obviously, insert the link. Most likely going to be a custom value or the same trigger link. All right, you can change the text right up here. You can use custom values here too. It's pretty sweet, man. I'm telling you, those custom values really allow you to do some really cool stuff. And then down here at the bottom, you'll just want to make sure that all of your business profile information is accurate, because it's going to insert that automatically. And there is a link at the bottom of each email to unsubscribe. You don't have to do anything with that if you're using LC email. All right. And then you click Save Template, and that's pretty much how you create your emails. I mean, look, don't overcomplicate this, guys. It's not that difficult. You don't need to know how to use every single little feature here, right? You can split test different types of email designs if you want, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the types of emails that you're sending. In my experience, that makes the big difference. So when you get more people opening your emails and you have a couple of calls to action in each email, you'll do fine. All right, so now what do we do with these emails? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. If you want to send this off as maybe like usually what I'll do is anytime I do a new YouTube video or something like that, and I want to send it out to my list, I'll create an email template like I just showed you guys. I'll design the email, write it out. I'll send it in a campaign. I'll send a one-off email, and then I'll add it to my long-term email sequence for new people that opt into my list. So the first thing I'll do is send a campaign here. And up here at the top right, we're going to click on Create Campaign. Okay, you can give it a name right here. And then we're going to find the template that we were just working on, and we'll hover over it. We'll click the check mark. Okay, and you can actually edit the template inside, like before you send the actual campaign itself, before you send the email. But shouldn't have to do that because you just created it, so you should be good. All right, but double check everything, make sure everything is good. All right, you can save it for later too if you want, but let's go ahead and click on Send or Schedule. A couple of things you can do here. All right, you can send now. I only recommend this if you're only sending it to a few hundred people, or your email account is sufficiently warmed up, like you've been using it inside of GoHighLevel for a while. Maybe you can get away with that, but I don't recommend sending thousands and thousands of emails all at once. I really recommend that you break it up over time. It's good for the reputation over time. It doesn't trigger any spam filters, or not nearly as much. So you can schedule this to go out a certain time. Again, if you're doing a one-off, or if you're sending this to your entire list, but I usually use batch schedule. Okay, so you can choose the start date and time. Get my head out of the way here. All right, so you can choose the date and time. That's up to you. All right, batch quantity. What I usually do is I'll do like 200 to 300 per hour, give or take. Again, it depends on the size of your list, and also, how long have you been using this, the reputation of your email, et cetera. But, 300 an hour, I mean, that's going to result in a lot of emails going out in one single day. So do we really need them to go out all at once? Maybe if doing like a quick update, like you need everybody at an event or something like that, maybe, but just be careful with that. All right. You can also choose a start and end time if you want your emails to go out during a certain time. From there, you should already have your email subject line done, or your email subject from the template, the 3 little dots. Update the email subject line. Good to go. Now your recipient, this is where you get to choose your contacts. You can send to a smart list, I usually do contacts from tags. So you can search different tags right here. All right. If I type in master, like let's say I wanted to email people that have opted in for one of these master classes, you can select that. It'll show you how many. Well, I guess I obviously picked the wrong one there. Let's do this one for now. All right, I'll show you how many contacts are in the, like with this tag or the smart list, whatever. You can also choose specific contacts too. Click all contacts, or if there's a certain person you want to send this to, you can do that. Right, a lot of functionality here. And then you click schedule, and you're good to go. It will send it at the specified day and time. All right, so that's how you do a one-off campaign. Now, what we want to do is actually add this to our long-term follow-up sequence, which is going to be an automation. So let's click automation. This is going to be a workflow. I have tons of training on how to use the workflow builder, guys. I'll have a link to my Go High Level tutorial and training playlist. You can check that out. All right, I'm also organizing it in that Go High Level Mastery class. So again, if you go through my link, then I'll send that to you. But I'm just going to open up an example one here. This is one I already have created. But up at the top right, you just click on create workflow. Whenever somebody opts in to what like your landing page or whatnot, that's what I have right here. Anytime somebody fills out this form, it's going to trigger all these emails. I got tags, put them in opportunity, all that stuff. Don't worry about that right now. That's not what this video is about. This is about emails. So you click the plus sign, click on send email. All right, that's what this is right here. And then all you're going to do is click on templates. You don't even need to fill any of this out other than maybe naming the email. So that way, if you want to change the template, you know which email is which. So maybe name it right here. But literally all you have to do is click on templates. We'll type in, so there's auto repair right there. Click save, and that's it. And then, you click the plus sign afterwards, click on wait, and then, space it out, space your next email out over a couple of days. Let's say we do 3 days on this one. All right. And then after that, we send another email, and then another, and then another, and another. Obviously, the longer your email sequence is, the more likely you are to convert your leads, right? All right. And then any changes up here at the top right, make sure it's published, click save, and that's it. That's how you use the email builder. That's how you send the one-off emails. That's how you add it to the workflow. That's pretty much it. I might make some videos later on the new features like A/B split testing and stuff. That's a whole other type of video. But other than that, that's pretty much it, right? Not too complicated, right? So if you guys have any questions, get lost on anything, drop a comment down below. If I need to do a follow-up video on this, let me know. I'm happy to do it. So, but if you play around with the email builder, you should be able to pick it up pretty quick. So that's how I use it. It works really well for myself and my clients. Highly recommend it, right? Hope you guys are crushing it. Appreciate the support. Talk to you in the next one. Matty Ice is out.